Am I live, guys? Let me just check it out real quick, whether I'm live or not. Because the point is that I want to check it out whether I'm live before I start playing and explaining my thought process while I'm at it. So, first things first, I'd like to bring some updates to your ears. So, what happened is I have become an Arena International Master and I've also got a FIDE rating, guys. Let me just tell you about it real quick. I've got a FIDE rating. It's 1768 in Blitz, and in Rapid I've gotten the FIDE rating of 1691. Yeah. So how I got it is, the point is that I went to a tournament, there was a tournament going on in Bareilly over there, FIDE rated chess tournament. Over there I went and I performed really well to get this initial rating. This is my initial rating actually in Blitz and Rapid. Anyways, let's get started. I'm going to be explaining my thought process as I aim for the Arena Grandmaster title as well. Let's just hope we get there real quick. So e4, e5 might happen. Anything can happen. We are going to be playing Blitz chess obviously, because 3 minutes is Blitz. Okay, maybe he misclicked. I don't know what opening is this actually. Even at my level, I don't know. Let me just unpin myself real quick. Never be in pins. That is how you blend the tactics. Avoid pins as much as you can. If knight is taking, then I can take back. Otherwise, I'll just simply castle it out. He's trying to win a pawn through the remove the defender tactic, So I'm just going to defend it. I'm going to have double pawns, but I'm going to also have an open file right there for myself, So that is not going to be a big deal. This is over pushing, I think. He shouldn't be going for ideas like b5 over here. Especially over here, if anything. Let me just see if he wants to trade his bishop. No, he doesn't. Okay. Let me just see again if he wants to trade his bishop. I'll get the open file in exchange, but whatever. He doesn't. Okay. That's a free pawn, mister. That's a free pawn. Do I even have to take that? Do I even have to take that? Yeah, let's just take it. Simplify when you're winning, yeah? Like that is going to be hanging in the end as well. So there is no real issue to me. He decides to double up his rook over there. That is maybe a good move. Yeah, it is a good move actually. But what I'm thinking is, where should I really place this knight? Or should I just defend it, I want this pawn to be defended in the future. So what should I do? That is good. That is good. Everything looks good, but the point is I want to find the best. Let's go here. We are planning to put in my knight there somehow and even recapture at least once if he does that. And in that variation, I'm planning to double up my rooks as well. Yeah, he can maybe take here. But I don't really care because I can pin that knight and win it right away. Even if this knight is going to fall. I'm planning to kick it here maybe because that knight doesn't seem that good to me. But I'm also planning to bait him into taking that. So I'm not really sure what I'm at right now. But let me just threaten a real quick checkmate. Because when you give threats, your opponents often miss them, right? That's how chess works. You gotta keep giving threats to your opponents. Okay, so now let me just check him and push the pawn because I don't want his knight here. I've occupied that square. He'll have to maybe go here. Yeah, I am planning to maybe trade that knight, or is my knight better? I think I should just take and simplify. b4 maybe. Maybe just defending or offending, whatever. My rook can't go there. Let me just kick his knight first. He can go there actually. But I have that in this case, yeah. So this was a good move because this also sets up rook f2. Rook f2 is a good move because he cannot immediately double up his rooks and I'm going to trade his good piece for my bad piece. I'm actually a pawn up right now and this position seems really good to me. Like, what can you do now? Yeah, wherever he moves, I have this. Yeah, this doesn't work. That doesn't work. Always look for opponent's tactics and counter threats. He plants his rook over there. I'm planning to maybe go here and get control of that square somehow. Because that is going to be a really active square in the future. Maybe I should just immediately go there, yeah? There is no use or sense in just, delaying the presence over there. Just pawn push, he cannot bring his knight back. I can even deviate my knight to there if I want to. Actually, should I really do it? I don't know. Let's do it. I'm gaining a tempo either way. So that tempo will win me the game. That's what I'm hoping for. Ay, ay, ay. What did I do? I gotta defend it like this, maybe. I don't know. If he goes there, I have this. But then does he have this? I don't know, yeah. Wait, what? That's a blunder, right? Hey, that's a blunder, mister. Oh, he can defend it actually. Wait, I'm really slow right now. What? Let me just speed up. I was explaining my thought process meanwhile, so I got slowed up. Okay, let me just increase my speed as I am really fast. At least that's what I'd say. Oh my god, I'm blundering already. Time pressure got me. Generally, I'm not in time pressure, but here I am in time pressure because, you know, things like this happen while I'm trying to explain my thought process. Okay, pawn pushes away, maybe. Yeah, pawn push. He can fork me. Oh my god, I blundered. I'm really under time pressure. He's catching my nerves. Oh my god, am I getting laddered or what? Let me go here, maybe. I don't know what. Anything can happen right now because I'm really quick. I'm really fast when it comes to fastest, you know. Like, what even is that statement? I'm really fast when it comes to fastest. Whatever, I'm making a queen, I think. Yeah, how does it defend that? How does it stop my queen, guys? Guys, that's a queen, right? Okay, he's threatening checkmate already. Let me go here. I think he messed up. Because I can make a queen with check, guys. Let's go. I seem to be winning here. I can give like 1,000 checks over here. Yeah, this wins the game. Oh my god, that was such a clutch. So what I gotta do is I realized that while explaining, I'm playing a little bit slow. So I'm going to try to, control both things. So 1865, nice guys. Let's play this guy. What is he gonna do now? Simple. Everything is simple till now. Let's just kick his bishop anyways. He can maybe go h4. h4 is a move there. Really common. You gotta, sometimes sink in with moves like h4. If he was witty, he would have definitely played that within a millisecond or what. Yeah, but anyways, he is not witty alien. Knight takes is expected. I don't know what he really does. Okay, pawn takes. Okay, not bad, not half bad. I'm willing to trade my bishop there so that I can activate my queen over there, And I think this is just a free pawn. Oh no. Yeah, he defends it perfectly. Well, what I'm planning is that if he moves his queen away. Okay, now that won't be possible, I guess. Wait, my queen is trapped, guys. That's such a moe. Oh my god, what am I gonna do with my queen? Oh my god, it's gone. Like, it doesn't have any squares. I totally missed that one. Okay. Let me just give it up here. I don't know what I'm doing these days. I should have been looking for his threats as well. Pawn push is a good move for me. Knight there. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna apply pressure and pressure. Never resign, never give up. Gotta prove it all. Gotta prove your worth. Whatever. Famous last words. I cannot actually take it because bishop has a discovery there. Maybe this. Yeah, I am planning to trade here because his knight is good. My knight is bad. Whatever. I shouldn't really trade here. I don't know, but what I'm doing is trying to, somehow make him blunder. A tactic or something like that. Rook takes pawn is the threat right now. He sacks the rook there. He's threatening mate, guys. Let me just block it off. Let's go. I can do it. I'm running. Or am I? I don't know. Whatever. He's still winning. He still has a rook. While I don't. I was planning to play it, but the point is that I'm getting mated here. If I pin it, then also that's gonna be mate. Let me just pin him and trade off one rook at least right now. Trading of one rook can be helpful. I don't know. Like, his attack is really strong. He can push all the pawns and pin me and whatnot. I'm planning for some stalemate shenanigans. I don't know. Whatever. Rook here is the way. Maybe he checks me here. Or there. Yeah. If I can control that square somehow, then that's gonna be like... No, actually that square somehow, then that can be checkmate maybe. But like I'm dreaming right now what? this isn't the perfect world, you know. This guy played really good, you know. Like, oh my god, spotting that trapped queen and all that. He was good, he was good. It was good, it was good. Yeah, now this guy's gonna just check me and promote on the next move, yeah. He can even take that if he wants. I want him to sack his queen for the rook, you know. Sometimes to simplify, these people do this. Even I do it sometimes. Let's see if he sacks his queen here. Because it could help me in stalemate, you know, somehow. I'm gonna get myself pinned or I'm gonna self-pin myself. Whatever. Run for my life or should I? I don't know. Let's just see. He'll see this probably. He doesn't. But yeah, everything wins in this position. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, checkmate. Let's go to the next game. This guy was really good. All my shenanigans and all my plans, none of that worked. Playing an AFM 1655, planning to destroy this guy. Let's go. Development is the way. Develop all the pieces until your opponent resigns. Let's go. Take. To take is a mistake, dude. Why did you take it? Oh my god. What am I doing? What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? Ah. Let's go. Whatever. I'm planning to somehow fork him if this knight moves. Like, not here, obviously, because that will defend everything. Like, come on, that is so solid. But like, if I get that check somehow, then that would be helpful. For example, if he moves his knight somewhere and then that knight is not there or whatever. Arey, misclick, dude, whatever. Dude, what is this? This is such a bad misclick, dude. Like, come on, I was just clicking there to highlight that square and then that got considered as a move. Oh my god. What to do now? This guy is playing really fast. Let me just, you know, show him who is the better player here. This guy is going to have to cry, like, whatever. He plays fast, but he isn't even close enough to my speed. He thinks he can win by playing fast, but that isn't just a thing in chess. I'm going here. Yeah, he plans to plant his knight here. Knight takes. This maybe. I don't know at this point. Maybe here that leaves a weakness in the long term, but I don't care. Because like this is blitz and he won't be able to take advantage of it. He's not like Magnus Carlsen or something like that. I could have pushed the pawn immediately. What am I doing? Okay, he had this. Okay. I couldn't have it pushed it. I thought for a second that I could have pushed it, but I calculated and then also I was like, oh my god. Whatever. Push him away. Take this. He blundered finally. He finally blundered. I can take it here. He goes back. Maybe I should just go here or where. I want to keep my eyes on that rook. If that files open up, he might just blunder it. Because who knows, blunders happen everywhere. I'm in a mental dilemma. Let's just trade queens right now. I don't know. Like what? He doesn't trade queens here? I gotta defend it all. He attacks all over. At this point, even I don't know what is happening here. Attacks all over. We might get trapped as well. His pieces are really active right now. Compare them with my pieces for a second. Let's plant my knight in the center. Hoping that he takes. Yeah. He's -2 right now, actually. Even though it might not seem like it. Because even I didn't realize that a few seconds back. That he is actually down in material versus me. I thought he's winning actually. Because I wasn't really calculating, but rather, you know, just intuitioning or whatever you'd like to say. Bishop here. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm threatening. No, back rank is not even threatened right now. What am I talking about? So bishop here and then bishop blocks. Yeah. That was a part of my whole plan. Queen checks maybe. No, he can pin me in the end. Yeah. So I gotta go here, like maybe this, something this. Because I don't want to get pinned and lose like that. Oh my god, what am I doing? I just said it, I don't want it, and then also I fell for it. It's gonna be a draw, right? Should I play on a what? Like it can be a draw. I can go for a draw here. I cannot actually get to that bishop. That's the point. Let me just go here instead of taking that pawn because I think I have a perpetual here, yeah. This is that. This is that, these. Oh my god, he's already safe from the perpetual. I gotta run for my life, you know. Whatever. I messed up really bad, even though I was saying that I don't wanna get perpetual, but I got perpetual or whatever am I. What am I saying, dude? At this point, I don't know. Just take that pawn. Yeah. He takes it back. He takes us back. He takes us back. Let's go. Maybe some shenanigans with the queen promotion threat and something like that. I don't know. I seriously don't know right now. Like, okay. I think we got this, guys. I've pinned this bishop with his queen. He doesn't have a check. Oh my god. The moment I thought I got it. Maybe this works. Maybe this still works. What? Takes. I don't have a check, dude. If I were to have a check, that would be so good. Let me just go here. He'll save his queen. Maybe I don't know. Whatever. This was such a bad game by me, actually. He cannot pin me, thankfully. I'm maybe planning to flag him. You might think, man, what am I saying? How can I flag this guy? He has like 34 seconds. You don't know what my speed is when it comes to bullet and blades, okay? This guy's gonna cry it out. Just wait and watch. I said wait and watch. This guy's gonna cry it out. Cry it out. Just wait and watch. Oh my god, what a bad pre-move. He didn't even take it. Oh, that's so lucky. He didn't even take it. He was on to pre-moving for his own. Okay. So let's do this. I can do it. I can do it. I can make it. I can make it to the very top. I can make it to the very best. I can be the best. I can be the best. I'll see the rest if I am the best. If I am the best, I'll see the rest because I think I'll be the best. Yeah, so this is just equalizing and I think I can flag this guy. You might be thinking that I'm crazy at the moment, but no. Oh my god, just move. What is happening? Why is my computer lagging? Like, oh my god, I can flag that guy so easily. My laptop got laggy. Oh my god, what am I doing? This laptop is so laggy. What to say? I could have easily flagged that guy even in my dreams. Like, come on. It got so laggy. I cannot trust its touchscreen anymore. I gotta do it with my mouse only. Whatever. That was so bad. Like, come on, I can flag that guy even in my dreams. That's what I was saying while I got flagged myself. Like, come on, dude. There ain't no way I'm that slow. There ain't no way I'm that slow. There ain't no way I'm that slow, dude. Like, come on. Oh my god, what am I doing? I thought he played that move and then he played that move or whatever. I don't know. Pathetic. This is so bad. Like, so bad. I cannot even block with my queen here. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care right now. I'm in a bad mood. Come on, dude. Do whatever you want. I'm the best here. Do whatever you want. I'm the best here, you know. I'm gonna crush this guy, okay? Let's go here. This guy's gonna regret playing with me. He will regret it so bad. I'm telling you. He'll regret it so bad. Just wait and watch. Even though I'm frustrated, I know that I'm stronger than this guy. This is just a noob. Maybe I can just go here or there. What? I don't know at this point. These people are so cheaters. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, come on, I'm losing everything. One by one. Okay. I blundered again, obviously. Because I can't really take with my queen, I'm getting checkmated there. Oh, he didn't see it. Thankfully, he didn't see it. Anyways, let's just take it. I don't know why he didn't see it. He should maybe take with the king. I don't know. I'm losing again, guys. There are so many cheaters on this arena. I'm tired of this. Like, come on, dude. Yeah, I'm tired of this. It's not even that I can take back if he goes with the rook there. There are so many cheaters on FIDE online. That's the whole point. Like, come on, dude. Grow up. Play some chess. I don't know it. Maybe Kramnik is right. I don't know at this point. Like, whatever, dude. How dare this guy cheat at every single move he plays? I should have maybe gone there. He can even sack a rook here, maybe. My god. My goodness, this is just game over. So many cheaters. I'm literally frustrated, guys. And they don't even have any anti-cheat. FIDE online is so bad. You might be like, I'm losing. That's why I'm saying, no, I've been feeling this for so much time. Let me just pump up some rating real quick. Takes castle. He makes his bishop bad. No human would do that unless you're stockfish. And that's what stockfish recommends. I think there's a Greek gift here. I might want to prepare for it. Like if he castles, there's a Greek gift there. Or maybe I should just renew my structure. I don't know. Let's go here and then win the game. This guy is a noob. Or he is playing the stockfish recommendations. Whatever. I don't know at this point. If he pushes the pawn, that's really suspicious for his level. That is way too suspicious. Yeah. Now this guy might not be cheating because obviously it is bad to blame every person you see that, oh my god, you're cheating, you're a cheater. Okay, so that's why I blundered. At this point, I really don't know who is cheater and who is not. They just turn it on for a second and turn it off the very next thing. I don't even have a good discovery, dude. Like, come on, I should have a good discovery. At this point, everyone seems to me to be cheating. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care, dude. I'm Hikaru or something? No, I'm not. But these people are literally... How can a 1500 see all of this? I want explanations, dude. How can a 1500 even be at par with a player of my caliber? Forget about being 2 pawns up for a second. I'm tilted, dude. He doesn't have any way to pressure it, but he can take this immediately. Oh my god. I'm not playing versus humans, guys. I'm playing against cheaters who are increasing their rating using stockfish all the time. This is not a human play. This is not what any human would play. Now he's gonna sack his knight like he's Magnus Carlsen or what. See, I said it. But what? I have a bishop there, right? Or does it work because he knows everything because he's stockfish or what? I can just defend it, right? He doesn't even have any threats. Takes pawn push doesn't work. Or at least it doesn't seem to work. It might work because this guy is stockfish, I don't know. He got to defend this because if he goes there right now, I can just take it. He should go here maybe. I don't know. Now I'm feeling like this game is versus a human. I'm actually the one who's tilted and losing all of that. Whatever, frustration hits. Let's activate my king like it's Magnus Carlsen. It's a Magnus Carlsen. What is even happening to me? He defends that, okay. So at least I get that without any... I don't want to trade pawns actually, but I have no choice. Like, obviously. Misclick. Okay, so this is definitely... this might be a cheater, obviously. Because even cheater might be looking up at Stockfish and then, you know, misclicking over there. Whatever, that was a crazy game. Now let's just kind of try to chill it out. Because the point is there are people who are playing really good, there are people who are playing really bad and whatnot. Don't you dare tell me he's gonna play bishop a6 here. I'm not gonna pre-move that. He might be planning to play bishop a6 there. Okay, thank God he didn't play bishop a6 there. He can play bishop a6 at any point to win the game, you know. Because like every move is pre-move. Yeah, he can play unpassant there. Whatever, I don't care. Unpassant or knight drops there. I can just castle it out maybe. h6 is there if he doesn't double up his queen over there. I think he should, but he doesn't, okay. Queen here. Or he can even take it, I don't know. I don't know what he'll play next, but I know that he'll lose. That's the level of trust you gotta have in yourself. Now I can maybe play pawn to c5 and that's gonna be it. He's offering to open up my own bishop. I wonder why he does that. Because I don't see a reason logical enough to justify that move, you know. Okay, maybe he's not even thinking about it like that. In the way I am thinking about it. Now there's no discovery check with the bishop, you know. That's one thing. I'm planning to put my knight there for 70 million years. Bishop there, he might pin it actually. No, wait, pinning doesn't work, does it? Yeah, it doesn't because I'm threatening his queen as well. Okay, now it... Okay. Whatever. Let's not be so optimistic that even engine starts crying. That how can you be that optimistic? He has this, by the way, or he can even immediately take this. Forget about that. I'm rusty right now. Whatever. This guy is going to get flagged easily. Anyways. So what the thinking process should be... I just started recording because I wanted to be rather more serious during the games, you know. Let's stop it. Let's be serious. Okay, let's be serious right now. I'm going to think in every game from now. Come on, dude. I have the whole Sunday with me. I'm going to make it to the top because there are two types of people. Those who make it and those who don't. There's only one difference between those. Those who make it, and those who do not make it, do not make it. Whatever. That's how I'd like to classify the difference myself. Okay, he goes there. I'm planning to go here and here so that he cannot bring the other rook here. Okay, well, he actually can because he can like place c4 in that position, for example. So I'm going to play c4 myself so that he cannot play c4. You got to restrict your opponent's plans through the means of prophylaxis. That's what grandmasters do. That's what champions do. That's what world champions do. I restricted all his plans, now he has to think. And he's burning time which will lead to him getting flagged. Knight is maybe working. I don't know. I'm thinking about sacrificing my rook here. No, I have bishop takes pawn. What am I talking about? If I have bishop takes pawn, then there's no need to sacrifice. He sacrifices his rook here. I don't know why. Oh, that's a really neat trick. Cheap trick, cheap trick. If he were to win material in that position, that would be so crazy. He cannot even do that right now. My knight is defending my rook. Okay, so he runs out of time. Let's try to be serious now. No more jokes. Try to beat some grandmaster or something like that. So we are playing against this AFM. I want my revenge. This guy is going to get flagged like crazy. Because I'm going to try to manage my time with explaining my thought process and with explaining his threats as well. Because I got to analyze the position as well. In the same time being. So he gets kind of an advantage or an edge from the beginning. But I'll flag this guy easily. Trust me. I'll flag this guy easily. He'll start crying after that. Or so I think. I don't know, whatever. Because if you manage to defeat a child at chess and if you manage to make him cry, then you have succeeded. That's what Levy's subscribers say. Because like, come on. Children are so goated at chess right now. Like, forget about right now, nowadays. So I'm threatening mate in 1 right now. Let's see whether he sees it. He might just want to kick me there. Forward. Knight check. Like, the queen can always be defended and keep defending, you know. Let's just trade this. I don't think he's good, better than me at endgames. That's what you gotta argue all the time in chess. I don't think he's good enough to beat me in the endgame. Yeah, bishop here is a classy move. Yeah, bishop here is a classy move. Not because I'm planning to take there, but because I can just pile up the pressure. Because his knight, should I really take? Yeah, I should take. Because he doesn't have a dark side bishop and my rook there will play a decent job controlling his bishop. His bishop doesn't have scope. And when it does get any sort of scope, I'm just gonna double up there. My rooks will be doubled and I'll have all sorts of pressure piled up. That's the plan. He might go rook there maybe and blunder rook takes bishop. Because he's a human after all. He's not a machine. Or that's what I'm thinking. Because who knows at which moment he'll open up stockfish. Oh ho ho, I have a really nice plan here. I have a really nice plan. I want this, but I want to have some space. Oh, wait. His back rank is safe actually. I was thinking about rook take bishop if his back rank wasn't safe at some point. But his back rank will always remain safe in this position. So what should I do? I should maybe go here and threaten this. Yeah, he defends obviously. He obviously defends. Bishop takes pawn at some point if the other pawn doesn't have to take, but I can just push it right now. Push, takes, whatever. I think this is good. At least it seems good. Not half bad. I gotta save that as well, and then I'm planning to play this maybe. And then lifting the other rook to sacrifice somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, his threat is clear, he wants to double up. I'll just run this way. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I cannot take it there, yeah. Okay, my rook is kind of trapped here. I don't know, like what. I just blundered there for maybe like 3 moves. I just missed what his plan was from the start to its entirety. Now this maybe works for me because like I get here. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. Trying to mate me in one while he had rook a1 and followed by rook f2 winning a piece there. He had it actually, but he didn't go for it. Because it's a dirty flag arena, what? Maybe a dirty flag, I don't know. Let's just go here. We are threatening some shenanigans over here. Maybe rook takes bishop works at some point. Oh my god, I gotta defend it all. He's up a pawn here. I gotta speed up because I don't know when my laptop gets laggy and shabby and whatever. He can double up his rooks at some point. I don't know. I don't want to allow that to me. I just want to flag him. This guy's going to get flagged, dude. Okay, so he plans that, oh my god, he's gonna take and whatnot, but I'm not gonna take back. I don't want to trade pawns here and make it easy for him. I want to force some time out of his pocket while he's trying to convert this endgame. And then I'll end up flagging him. Because I'm a good flagger. So yeah, he just wants trading and let's just go. I have a passer of my own. I have two passes of my own. Let's go. I'm not scared of this guy. I've got two passes of my own, you know. Let's go. Let's go. Make a queen. Let's go. I'm going to have him rip off all the time he has. He's going to feel it. Trust me, he's going to feel it. All the way. He's trying to maybe make it easier to be convertible. But whatever. That doesn't work versus me. At least versus me. He's trying to make it smooth for him to convert. But I won't allow it at all. I'm going to make a queen of my own. Let's go. How does he stop it actually? Let's go. My king goes over. He got to go here. He's planning to sack and then he blundered because obviously no one can survive in time machine versus me. I'm flagging this guy already. That's why I played that move. So whatever. Let's just move on. I don't want to play 700, dude. This guy would give me like 0 elo and take away like 30 elo if I lose to that guy. I don't want to play him at all, dude. Like, come on, who wants to play 600? Oh my god, why is this guy so intoxicated in playing me? I don't want to play. Let's play this AIM. I know I shouldn't play bullet, but let's go. One game won't hurt. What? What should I do here? 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 Let's just deviate here. Let's just deviate there. Let's just deviate here and there. Trying to act like I'm Magnus Carlsen himself. Trying to act like I'm Magnus Carlsen himself. Trying to act like I'm Magnus Carlsen himself. Dude, I was kind of trying to act like I'm Magnus Carlsen himself. Magnus Carlsen himself. Okay, I just take here, take and planning to maybe just activate all my pieces like they're Magnus Carlsen. I just defend it all and then I'll push like I'm Magnus Carlsen himself. Let's go. How does he stop it? Okay, he does actually manage to stop it, but I'm going to flag this guy easily. Okay, this is gonna be hard to flag. Maybe. Because like he's an AIM as well. It's not like he's some sort of chap chess player. He should be able to play fast. Yeah, so that's just a freebie, yeah. How does it stop me now? Yeah, I'm winning now. I'll win this easily. Forget it. Yeah, that was an easy win. Anyway, let's just stop playing bullet and play blitz. I just thought that there was an 888 guy who was trying to play me again and again. I didn't really want to play him, so that's why I just did all of this. No, anyways, let's just play 3-minute chess. Fast and simple. Okay, so this is a 1300. I don't really want to play 1300. It's like, come on, dude. I'm a 1700 right now at the bare minimum. There are lots of cheaters on this website. That's the only issue. Otherwise, I can easily be AGM. Like, come on, dude. There is no anti-cheat. You cannot just report them like you do in chess.com that, oh my god, this guy's cheating, he's gonna get banned on chess.com. Oh my god, this isn't chess.com, dude. You cannot have him banned over here. There is no anti-cheat here. There's the difference. That's the difference, my boy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just checkmate him. If I can, obviously. I'm planning to become Arena Grandmaster today itself, but it's gonna be really hard because of all of these cheaters. Like this arena is full of cheaters. What is this guy even gonna do? Like he's already burning like a minute over here. I'm playing like Bishop D7 castles and then somewhere over there I'll play E5. That's my plan. Maybe even get rid of this knight if I'm kicked. But no, I'd like my bishop on bishop. Like I like my bishop on d6. Bishop on d6 does the job. That's a really good piece. I don't want that knight over there. Oh my god, he can have this though. Yeah. Too shabby. Hope he doesn't see that and trade my good bishop for his bad knight. Okay, he doesn't, but he threatens fork anyway. And that also threatens to close it all. I can go here right now and I have to go here right now. It's not like I can go there. I gotta go there if I don't want to trade my bishop over there. Knight takes, queen takes, queen takes can be met with f4 maybe and whatnot, but yeah. This guy's trying to trade in everything he can, you know. But he's going to have double pawns in the end. Do I really want to take that? If he takes with the queen, I don't know. Oh my god, what is this guy doing? How is he so brave? Let's threaten this. Maybe f4 is played. Bishop here is the plan before giving the check. Because that is how you construct mating knights versus any opponent. Even weaker ones or even stronger ones. Okay, he decides to sacrifice the knight over here. I don't know why. That's just a blunder. Even f4 doesn't stop anything right now. I can just take it there. Wait, is checkmate even stoppable right now? Like, okay, yeah. That's what his plan was. Maybe I should have went king f8, but I was like, okay, this guy is trying to figure out a way to stop checkmate. Okay, so he decides to take. Well, he should have had maybe taken here first and then taken with the rook. Yeah. Oh my god, that was such a brilliant move. Oh yeah, I blundered there. He could have had. He played the brilliant move, but he didn't know the continuation. What in the world is that? Maybe a lucky brilliant or what? Let's go with my bishop there. Queen here, maybe just. Let's go here actually. I'm giving him a chance to trade off the queen because I know I can win without the queen. It's so simple, just double up the rooks here and then deliver checkmate. Otherwise, I have a mate in one. He tries to defend. Anyways, it doesn't matter really right now. At the bare minimum, I'm going to flag him. That's why I blocked with the bishop. There was no other reason to block with the bishop, guys. Just single elo per game. Like, come on, what are these 1300s? If I lose, I could have lost like 28 elo. I don't want to play him, but if I cancel several games, they are going to ban me, like something like that, maybe. I don't know. Is this guy playing the Alien Gambit or what? Alien Gambit. No, obviously not. He doesn't know any theory. Forget about it, he doesn't know anything. I'm planning to play h6. h6 is such a good move. Why do you pre-move such things? Because I know that knight here, bishop there, and then maybe bishop here first, and then he'll trap my queen. That's what the plan of this opening remains to be always. I can just remove all of this safely because he cannot threaten my queen. Any check could be made with bishop blocks. He cannot threaten anything. That's why I can remove these moves safely. Bishop here is maybe removable. Castling is also removable, and I think I had to just castle here. Yeah. Now I'm planning this, and this is also removable because you cannot threaten my queen without hanging anything in a single move. He is threatening this actually and I blundered, but whatever. The question is whether he'll see it or not, he'll get flagged. Yeah, he didn't even see it at the, like, come on, you gotta do your tactics so good in a good way. Oh, I should have taken with the bishop, the knight with the bishop and double response at least. What am I doing? What am I doing, dude? What am I doing? I was just kinda like, oh my god, he's attacking all of it and I gotta do this or that. Whatever, I don't know at this point. Give it your best when you can. Bishop there. He's having an active position. Oh, I meant rook e8. I'm so misclicking. Like, come on, dude. I wanted to play rook e8. What is even happening? Okay, so he's planning to threaten checkmate and set up a checkmate. I can play that. I can play this. Let's play this. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I don't know. My bishop. There is no bishop hanging actually. I hope he takes it. I hope he takes my bishop, dude. At this point, he should take my bishop. Oh my god. He didn't even take my bishop, dude. Come on. He can sack his rook there. How do I stop checkmate, guys? Wait. He can sacrifice his rook there if I put it here. Otherwise, he can just give a check to open it up. What? I want... Like, come on. If he spots that, I'm done for. At least losing my queen and then there's checkmate. Like, come on. What should I even do? Sack the rook maybe. I don't know. I know he might not spot it, but if he does, it would make my life hell. Like, come on, dude. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. I'm gonna be able to flag this guy now. At least that's what I think I can. If we were to play any other move, I might have it been doomed there. Because, like, come on, everything is so bad. That sacrifice could have been beautiful if I would have allowed that. But never ever would I ever allow such a thing. Maybe I gotta apply more pressure on that pinned piece. PP on the PP, put pressure on the pinned piece. Knight here, there. There is no way to apply more pressure. That is the issue here. Let's just trade pieces there because of what I'm depending on is flagging him, and flagging him won't be possible without trading pieces. Like it can be, but I don't want to risk it. With what? Yeah, knight is defending back rank. Yeah, I thought for a second that I'm getting back ranked. No way. Now this guy is going to get flagged, I think, because like, come on, get flagged, dude. You don't have time because I play fast. Let's even trade. Like, what can he even do in these seconds to me? He wasn't even able to play that move in that time. Okay, let's just go on. That's why I don't want to play these 1300s. It's quite risky, you know. Okay, let's just defeat this guy. Let's lock in. This guy is not even close to my strength. This guy is so weak. This guy won't survive more seconds against me. Let's take and apply more pressure. This is a pawn up position. Let's sacrifice the rook like we are Mikhail Tal and take his rook over here because we are better. We're not Mikhail Tal, but we are so good at it that, oh my god, Mikhail Tal is jealous right now. Oh, knight here maybe. Maybe even knight there. I don't know. He doesn't play any of that. That's kind of lucky for us, maybe. But yeah, bishop here. Knight here is met with capture. Knight there is met with capture. This seems pretty decent to me. He could have played knight here, sacrificing it, because taking it would lead to back rank immediately. But that's why I played my knight here. That was a blender for him and a missed win as well, or whatever. Do I want to trade queens? Like, let's just trade queens here, because the point is that I'm defending that as well in the process. So that just in case I'm safe. Defending f7 as well, because f7 was such a bad weakness for me. Like knight here, I think it is getting better for us. Knight here, if I'm going to take that, I'm going to attack his queen as well. Yeah, he just deviates from there. Bishop here maybe. I just defend it here. I got to defend it, like, come on, at least I want to. Yeah, he gets out of the pin. That is so sneaky thread of mine. I was wanting that, oh my god, let's just have him blunder it. Should I take with this or take with that? I don't know. Let's just take with this. What? What is this? What is this move? He can block with the queen though. Oh, he even prevents that check. Okay. I thought I'm gonna get that check and get that bishop for a second. But anyways, let's just hope that we are not going to blunder anything in order to flag him. Okay. So speed matters, but playing good moves is also required. I want to take that, but I want to win it. Or let's just take that. Okay. Let's just simplify. Believe in our endgame skill. Okay. If you don't believe in yourself, then who's going to believe in yourself? You. If even you don't believe in yourself, then how can you expect others to believe in you? That is the motivational quote of the year. Maybe. Let's go here. We are threatening this already. This is a move which I want on the board. And this obviously doesn't happen. If he takes me, I go here and takes. If he goes there, I gotta go like, oh my god. I'm going to close it all. Like, come on. I won't allow him to get on this file. If he gets on this file, it's over for me. Yeah. It is over for me if he gets on this file. Let's activate my king as well, ensuring that there are no forks. Knight has met with rook e5. Rook e5 is like rookie. It seems like I'm saying to someone that you're a rookie or what. Rook here and he's getting flagged. Bishop here is a really advanced move. Bishop there is a really advanced move as well. I'm going to take it here because I'm going to plant my king on d8. Just in case. And planting my king on d8 would be a major victory. And planting it even here wins because he doesn't have time. Everything wins for me right now. If he repeats, then I have something really disgusting. Which I didn't get, obviously. But yeah. There was like a back rank mate idea over there. Let's just check and keep it simple maybe. Yeah. He checks me, I don't care. Check me, take everything you can, okay? I don't care at this point. I'm planning to check you in order to check you again, in order to flag you. I'm just bringing my king over here. Yeah, I just win it all. He doesn't have time, The point is that you don't have time when you're playing against me. I'm a good flagger, Like I cope up with the time and the gameplay as well. This guy just, cancelled the game. He quit the game beforehand. But nevertheless, let's just look into this game. 1694, a decent opponent as well. Takes. He's gonna play the alien gambit, or is he? Okay, he just plans to trade everything off. This is like a drawish opening. If you don't know anything, just trade all the pieces right here. Yeah. I don't want to castle, like, come on, dude. If I'm gonna castle, this guy has all his pieces pointing towards my king. That's when you know that you don't have to castle, that you shouldn't castle. Because if I were to castle in that position, I would have been losing already. Like, come on, every piece of his is pointing at my king. Until and unless he castles, and I also think I can maybe short cancel, but let's just keep it simple. Keeping it simple is really important. Let's go. Queen here, bam. Knight. I'm going to deviate you like you are a Bobby Fischer. Like, what is this statement which I just made? I'm going to like, oh my god, what is that statement? Let's just take it here and then play like this. This knight can always be kicked with a move like f4, sorry f6, but I'm not scared of that knight. That's why I'm not kicking it actually. But yeah, f6 right now seems good. Forget about good for a second, it seems reasonable. Yeah, right now he's messing up everything. Oh, he's getting a draw. Bro is trying to get a draw. Bro is trying to force a draw here. Oh, bro doesn't want a draw. Thank God I'm going to win this game now. If he were to want a draw there. Ay. Cannot check him here, but I can just kick him there. I cannot just check him here, but I can just kick him there. Taking with the pawn, yeah. He doesn't have a check, thankfully. His queen doesn't have that many squares though. Neither does my queen have squares to not to be. Knight returns. Oh, I blundered a fork. Oh my god. Pathetic gameplay by me. Nevertheless, that pawn is gonna drop. Yeah. It drops for sure. I knew that he'll blunder that. Because it's not so trivial, you know. At this point, I can just check this guy. Check this guy. And check this guy. Or what? Knight here to go there. If he takes me, I'm gonna... I don't think he'll take me. For sure. But if he does, I'm planning to get this one maybe. He cannot pin me, right? So I got this deviation here. Which seems good to me. Oh, I had this. Why didn't I play that immediately? My god. I should have played that on the second that happened. We can block with the queen though. Yeah, but rook checks. I'm not even checking with the piece you'll think I was to check with. Next. Yeah, rook there. Back rank is defended. My queen is waiting to swing in. Where do I go now? Where do I go now? Let's go here with sending simple mate in one. That is so simple. That is so simple. Pretty simple, right? Oh, bro had to deviate his queen in the right way. He messed up here. He had to deviate his queen in the right way, you know. Like the queen was there. So he should have played queen here. But he didn't. Okay, now we just win this like it's so easy. Like I go here, he blocks and then yeah. Let's just check him with this rook. Because if he goes there at this, and then on the next move he's getting mated, guys. See, these people are easy to defeat, but the point is that you've got to be locked in. Let's just review these games because reviewing is also an essential part of your chess improvement, right? My knight was clearly better than their rook. 10 inaccuracies, my god, what am I seeing? Like what? Okay. That was maybe a bad move. 75 accuracy, not bad. So what happened is that even if the evaluation shifts by 0.1, They dedicated to be like, oh my god, that's such a bad move. So book move, everything is going fine. Book, good, great. Yeah. Inaccuracy everywhere. I'm deviating everywhere. Here takes checks. Everything is like kind of good. Yeah, so white is winning actually. They didn't have to repeat moves actually, but yeah. Here also white has the advantage and blundering. Yeah, I thought I had a chance to equalize. The escape hatch was queen c1. Okay, queen c1 was the move here. Queen c1 tries to equalize it. Like, yeah, this way we are better. Why not? Okay, so we had some checks and then some knight deviation plans, okay, which I missed there. I thought the knight in the center would be pretty cool. Takes checks was no bad move. Not ideal, they would settle in nicely. So what I had here? What did I have here? Like knight here maybe? Go on then. Like what's the move? Is it this? Analysis. King h3 and then what? It's not even showing me what was the follow-up. Okay, so it's telling me now. I should have maybe gone here, okay. That was maybe a plan, okay. That was what I was supposed to do here, but yeah. Inaccuracies here and there. This is a great move actually. Does this not work immediately? Okay, this works, but the point is that you're threatening the queen, so that's a better way to approach it. Then what is the move? Knight here. Oh, rook here. Cutting off the king immediately and then winning the game, yeah? Already much better. Yeah, it was all losing for white from then on. But it was a draw at some point because, yeah, I didn't spot it, but yeah. That's the game I played. That's the game I played. Let's just look into some more games which I'm going to play. Trying to explain my thought process as well because it's kind of like, oh my god, I'm going to be down on time if I try to explain every move. But yeah, I'll try. $12.81. Dude, I don't want to play these $12.81. They don't even deserve to play me like one elo. Are you kidding me? You're giving me like one elo, at least give me like 3 elo, then I'm interested to play. Taking one elo from these players is like, oh my god, it's like, okay, let's play this 15-24 guy. This guy is gonna give me maybe like 4 elo points. Knight here, g6, bishop here, castles. Let's be serious now. c4, c5 is a really good move in French defense, you know. c5 followed by here. Okay, he gets out of the diagonal immediately. I can just take it here because what? Knight here is there. Yeah, just trading here so that I get rid of that piece. But he can take here as well. Yeah, he can take here as well. That equalizes, right? Maybe I was better before or what? No, that is just an equal trade, okay. There's nothing much to it. He takes it here. Bishop here. Bishop there. And rather than returning, I'd play this move because I want to close it all. Yeah. That was the plan. Could have taken here and blundered, you know. The nasty trap I was threatening all along. Let's go here maybe. The rook serves a better job here. Knight is maybe a move. Yeah, knight here is a move. But yeah, I defended everything correctly and Here I am right now. I gotta give up a pawn at this point. His activity is too much for me. Too much. The point is that at some point you gotta learn to break the principles and do things which you were taught that you should never do. Is he gonna sack here? That's what I'm interested to know. Is he going to sacrifice here? That's the question. Yeah, he does it. I don't care at this point. I blundered, right? Maybe. Yeah, I blundered. Straight up blunder, dude. Will he see it? That's the question. Whatever's a pre-moving, dude. Okay, so big fan. Thank you, bro. Thank you. So this guy missed the classic win, he had. He had a classic way to win this. Now this just works maybe. No, he can move the queen while pinning me. Yeah, so I just got a take. But he missed a win there. There was a more, a better way to win it over there. Knight has maybe a move which I don't really like because that wins another piece. Or maybe rook here stops it all because I can sack my rook there. But no, this rook will fall with check. Will this guy miss yet another win? Or will he find it? Yeah, he missed it. Like, this guy is not doing tactics. Come on, bro. You gotta do tactics if you want to improve at chess. He's not doing his tactics, He got 2 tactical wins and ideas. I'll show you later. He will lose on time now. That's what happens if you don't do your tactics. It might have been way easier for you if you were to do your tactics, Without doing tactics, how do you expect yourself to win? You cannot and you should not. This seems winning to me, like, yeah. Pretty sustainable win. Checkmate. So what happened is, Mr. Dynamite, bro, I am also a big fan, yeah. So let's look at what happened. He had 2 tactical ideas there. First things first, he missed the win he had. He had to take here, which is the best move, I guess. Because if I take here, he has this with check and then he takes and then he has 2 pieces in preservance, which would win him yet another piece. But he went here. This is also winning. And this time, this was a mistake because he had... No, what am I saying? He had this move, yeah? That move could have won him yet another chance, yeah. Like 2 threats at a time. But nevertheless, he didn't see any of it and I went on to win the game. You always gotta be sharp with your tactics, If you're not sharp with tactics, then you might have to suffer in the long term. Because tactics are the soul of chess. This is like super fast chess, yeah. Oh, I had e5 there, yeah. e5 was a miss by me. e5 could have been better, like positionally, psychologically, physically, emotionally, and whatnot. Plans to plant his knight there. The moment he kicks my knight, I'll kick his knight as well. I don't care. Equality matters, dude. I am AFM 1500 rating. What do I have to do to become AIM? Mr. Dynamite, bro. In order to become Arena International Master, you gotta maintain a rating of above 1700, like I have done it, for 150 games in Bullet, or for 100 games in Blades, or for 50 games in Bullet. That's what you gotta do. Because if you maintain your rating for that much criteria, you will be given the title. You gotta pay them as well, okay? I'm not lying here, so I'll just tell you the truth. Okay, I just blended here. Knight takes bishop and then rook takes pawn is there. Yeah. But we'll see who's the better player. Because the better player wins. Takes, rook takes. Let's just do it. I don't care. I don't care at this point. Yeah, defends. Bishop here, just maybe knight here, yeah. And then I can take this safely. Let's just threaten his rook. I don't want activity. You never want your opponent's pieces to be there in your camp. You always want to attack them so that they go away. Now what does he do? Let's just see what he does. Rook back. Okay, that's a decent move, not a bad move actually, because like kahin na kahin to bhai chalna hi tha usse. He had to move somewhere. Now I have this. Plan to, roll the pawns up down the board. I think this would be better क्योंकि फिर मैं उसके लेकिन फिर वो bishop h3. What am I saying? I was playing this, but the point is he can move his bishop through h3. But now he cannot go through h3 because his pawn is there. So I am planning to, kill his bishop. His bishop is dead. Just look at this. Where is his bishop going? Yeah, he gotta find some way for the bishop. Now I gotta find some square for my knight. I cannot get there in any way. I cannot get here. Yeah. I gotta maybe somehow force him to play like this, and open up the files so that I can attack or maybe something like that. I don't know. You cannot attack this really. I want to attack this, so I wanna go there. That is one way to think. Yeah. Let's go, we can do it. Take 6, it would have been good if I had a fox somewhere, yeah. Pawn push, I just want to open up the position as much as I can. Because in open positions, my opponent is more likely to blunder. Let's go here. Because open positions are generally considered more tactical than normal positions. This already seems much better for me, yeah. Wait, did he have this? Yeah, he could have traded a piece there. At least he had the opportunity to. Pawn push is met with knight here, Everything is so tactical when the position is open. That's what you gotta do. Like some people just think, okay, open positions are good for bishops, bad for knights. No, that is not actually the point of chess. The point is so simple. The point is that when the position opens up, it benefits the player who is losing. Because there are more tactical opportunities, more opportunities for your opponents to blunder. Bishop here. I'm trying to, make him push it as much as I can. And now I can take here. Yeah. Everyone blunders at some point, no matter how good you are. I'm planning to pin it, pin it and win it. Oh, he has rook there. That's why I want his rook to go away. Before giving the tactical or the physical threat, I just want that he somehow moves his rook and misses the threat. You always want to be threatening tactics. Tactics are the soul of the chess, they say. Rook here doesn't actually do anything. It's like a weak rook there. I'd rather go here and trade my, opposite colored bishop. Now let's look at that. That position was so bad for me. Now just look at this one. This is so good. Why did I go here? Well, I was talking about that I shouldn't go here because I have some plans. That's why. I have some plans of skewers. I have some plans of tactical opportunities which win me the game maybe. Yeah. So just look at it. How I converted that losing position into a hell for my opponent. Now what can he even do? First things first, he doesn't have any time. That's what speed gets you. Your opponent is under time pressure and they will lose. Like I know what can he even do in this position. That pawn is just gonna push it all. Push it all the way and then there's rook g1 winning the game on the spot. Rook g1, takes, queens, takes, whatever, everything is winning right now. Like what I did is I just converted that losing position into a win using mental prophecy. That's a term I just invented. So whatever. What happened is that I was totally losing here. I was a pawn down with him having the active position from the start. Just look at this. The moment it all got traded in this position, yeah, where let me just go a little bit more back. So this was where his activity was traded. Array, why is this going back again and again? Yeah. So the activity was all traded. And then, yeah. This position is already better for him. Just look at it. 1.2, yeah. But what I did is I just kept on creating threads. H5, King F2, G5. Every inaccuracy just weakened his advantage. Bit by bit. I was not making mistakes. I was just closing down the position as much as I could. If I was an inaccuracy actually. Pawn to C3, yet another mistake. C4, I was just opening lines. Engine might think it's bad, but at human level, this is the best try. Takes. Rook A7 was a kind of a mistake maybe. Pawn to A5 and then bishop D8. Okay, he could have defended it, but he meant A6 and A6. I think this is just a drawn position, right? No, this is actually better for black. This is losing for white actually. This is just because of the activity and the fact that his bishops doesn't cope up. He attacked diamond, bishop E7. Okay, that's decent. Everything was so attacking until king F8. Here, even this is maybe a draw. Yeah, this is drawable at human level. But the moment he went here, this was all over. Then I just went on to flag him. Because pressure gets to your knees. Arey nahi, I am Divyansh. Hello brother Divyansh bro. What are you doing? What are you up to, dude? Let's just look at this. So what I'm doing is playing a friendly defense game right now. We can remove such little things to save a few seconds on the clock. In Blitz it matters quite a lot. Knight here. Bishop, there is a move to get activity, I think. Okay, yeah. Minority attack. Like, this seems kind of a minority attack, but it isn't really a minority attack. I don't want to weak my dark square diagonal though. Neither do I have my bishop developed. This was maybe a bad move by me. Yeah, I gotta do this. Then maybe bishop e5 or knight e5 works for me. Why is rook b2 is an inaccuracy in the previous game? Rook b2. This is a straight up mistake, right? Yeah, I am taking with this one because I want to close this. Keep this closed, you know. He decides to sacrifice there. This might actually be working for him if I didn't have rook a2. Rook a2 is a really nice move. I get out of all the pressure in the diagonal. Otherwise, taking out the knight would be too slow. Everything else would be so slow. Nothing would work for me if I didn't have that move. Knight here trying to trade when I'm in advantage. Rook b2, I'll just check it up next time. Okay, bro. Wait. He got me still. I thought that was the move. The bishop there actually started to threaten when the pawn took here. My presence of mind. Oh my god. So you cannot play f5 because of the pin, and I think this falls. What? Taking with the queen is better or taking with the knight is better? Taking with the knight seems better to me. Because king here is met with bishop c6. What am I saying? Bishop d6. And king can't go anywhere else. He cannot close the diagonal. Yeah. Now this is simply winning. All you got to do is tactics. You just predicted what your opponent could have and made the mistake. Yeah. So what? Let's just. I'll look at rook b2 in the previous game as well. Let's just look at this first. Yeah. So this position is worse. What could I have had done here? Okay. So actually, this position is better for white, and this was the move. But here I should have threatened the queen. Yeah. Yeah, this could have been better if I had played this first. But I thought let me just trade the bishop, but I didn't even notice that. Okay. So taking with the knight was the best move actually. Yeah. I noticed that before and then took advantage of it. Now let me just look at the previous game. How do I find it? How do I find it? My settings. Or what? My profile. Games. Let's look at this game. Rook b2 is an inaccuracy. Rook b2. Let me just look at here. Rook b2. Rook b2 on which move actually? I'll have to find it maybe. King b2, rook b2. Where is rook b2? I think you said rook b2. Hello bro, what's up? Deploy Mondal bro. Hello. What's up? I'm just looking at one of the mistakes that my subscriber pointed out. Then I'll continue with explaining my thought process over here. Welcome to the channel by the way. Rook b2. Let me just look at all the inaccuracy. I'll find rook b2 maybe there. Rook b2. Okay, 39. Why is rook b2 an inaccuracy? Actually, rook b2 stopped what I was really threatening, but there was no need for this as you can otherwise every time go rook b2 whenever this is played. Maybe bringing the king was the best move. Let's just analyze with the engine in a bit. What is the best move? King e2 is actually the best move. King e2 was the move there. But he went with the rook there and like it was not really required to put the rook over there, you know. Putting the rook there was not actually compulsory for him in the previous game. He could have done it when I threatened that bishop, and bringing the king closer in the game for the endgame would have been the best move. That's what I assume right now. Let's just play one more game while I explain my thought process. I don't know why the game is not starting. Is my net slow or what? Nah, the network is cool, dude. Lobby. There's some lag on the FIDE online site. Are they going to start a game or not? I don't know. Well, the point is that there are so many cheaters on this website. You never know when you are playing a cheater. There's no anti-cheat over here properly working. Okay, so let's just start a game. That was maybe laggy. Okay, so I'm playing against this guy, waiting for an opponent to connect. I don't know what this guy is. He's not even connecting to the game. I'm not really sure who this guy is. Oh my god, he didn't even move. 1526, nice. So 1687, let's go. We are gonna take revenge from this guy again. We played this guy, right? I think we have won against him previously. He's fast though. He's fast. Yeah, he's planning to sack his knight there, bishop there. I just stop it by putting my knight and threatening to trade his good bishop from a bad knight. I don't think that knight is necessarily bad, but I thought that this had to be done. I want to raid my queen here, that's why I play this. The knight is defended by the bishop while I'm at it. He plays this. Doesn't this win the game for me? Yeah, this wins the game, right? He has this though. But I have this. What now? I'm taking. If you take my rook, I'm trying to go desperado. I can take here. If you take here, I take here and then I take here. Or is there any other better intermezzo over here? This was an intermezzo battle out where I ended up on the top while this guy blundered. Play with me please. 3+2. Okay bro, I'll play with you. Let's just look at it first. This was an intermezzo battle out, right? Oh, this was a blunder. I thought this was winning. What was winning for him? Knight here? Yeah, knight here is a good move actually. I missed it there because I thought it's just attacking the rook. I didn't really notice at the point. Yeah. But did he have anything else? I don't know. Yeah, taking here and then desperado. What was the better move for him by the way? Maybe just giving it for the rook. Yeah, maybe because like, come on, going down there. Okay, I'll play with a 3+2 game with you. Could you please send me a challenge on FIDE online, you know? Or rather, let's say, send me a challenge on chess.com, bro. That would be more simple. Unrated game, please. Unrated game, please, Mr. Dynamite. My ID is GM. You could send me unrated challenge here. I'm ready to accept. Ready to hop in right away. By the way, bro, I got my FIDE rating, 1768 in Blades and 1691 in Rapid. I just got it today itself. Anand Chaudhary, my ID name. Do I have you here? Big fan, by the way. Check out his content as well. He's a really good YouTuber as well. Okay, let me just look if I'm able to find his ID. Bro, there are FMs by this name. What am I seeing? Anand Chaudhary. So which one is your ID? I'm not really sure, bro. Could you please send me a challenge there? Unrated 3+2. Is this unrated, dude? Challenge. I've played you before, yeah. Three-minute. Acha, 3+2 is what you want. Okay, 3+2 unrated. Let's go, dude. Let's play it out. Playing with viewers or so, I would say. Accept the challenge, bro. Excited to play with you? Yeah, Dynamite. I saw your ID. Just accept the challenge. I've sent it from my side as well. For the sake of it. Yeah, let's just play it out. Okay. You guys are able to see my chess.com page, right? Don't you tell me that it isn't visible. 3+2 is something weird. I really don't play 3+2. 3+2 always seems weird to me. Three plus two always seems weird to me. Oh, my page might not be really visible, right? Could you please wait it out? Yeah, my page might not be really visible. I should just adjust it. My bad, dude. Because I've shifted to a chess.com theme, It will take time little bit. Wait for a little bit. Sorry, guys. Because like I set it for the FIDE Arena one, right? I'm just trying to adjust it, Wait for a second. Adjust this small, make it smaller. Smaller, yeah. Now it should work. Yeah, because I just changed it, Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm planning to trade your good bishop for my bad knight. Well, this knight was good actually. I didn't want to trade it. Oh, thank God you helped me out. Because I didn't want to trade it there. Maybe taking with the knight is better. I don't know. It depends on what you play. Bishop there takes, yeah. Let's go there. This is positionally better for you, by the way. Nevertheless, let's see how this turns out for me. I can take this. No issues. Knight here, trying to solidify. I got a really nasty plan, bro. I got a really nasty plan right now. Really nasty plan up my sleeve. Knight is going to go there and then you'll have to think it out. Oh, this is also something, yeah. I can just threaten it right away, right? Yeah, I can. And my knight there's gonna be really goated over there. It's unkickable. A knight on that square would be really good. It was fun playing you, bro. It was fun playing you. Because I think now I'll win. Because Magnus Carlsen once said, in order to win, you need to win. कभी तो कहा होगा भाई उसने. I don't know. I don't care. You weakened all your position. The point is, जब भी past pawns हो ना, Whenever you have strong pass pawns, do not push them too early. Pushing pass pawns early turns out bad for both players. For every player, like, come on, dude. You shouldn't really be pushing past pawns. I should just go here. Can you sack the rook though? Will you sacrifice the rook over here? I mean, you can maybe. Okay, you didn't. Maybe there was a chance. I don't know. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Queen takes rook here. I have all my pieces ready to defend over there and jump in whenever needed. Your bishop cannot attack everything at once, you know. That is the limitation. You cannot just have it attacking everywhere at every second. I can just defend it maybe. I don't know. I do know. Yeah, 4 knight here takes. This is a messed up position for me actually. I'm going to lose this one pretty comfortably, I think. Unless otherwise you blunder right away. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you can take everything, you know. I gotta go with my knight there maybe, I don't know. This is a lost position actually. I messed up real bad there. Positionally, I thought that it might be good enough for me if I somehow manage it or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, my plan is pretty simple. I'm gonna take it if you do it. And then there is at the end bishop f8. At least I got rid of that passed pawn you had, which was causing me quite a lot of trouble there. Queen checks like it's Magnus Carlsen. Queen drops back, defending everything. Checks captures threats. Yeah, you dare to sacrifice against me? Mm-hmm. You dare to sacrifice a bishop against me? Let's see what happens next. Now I'm threatening all sorts of things. I can do h6 as well. I have lots of plans here, like queen e4 check and whatnot. I can do this right away. You don't seem to have ulterior threats to me right now. I gotta defend this one. Chillax. Okay, so you're trying to simplify now. Array misclick. Okay, anyways, this was losing. Never mind. Never resign. Yeah, so that was a good game, bro. Let's continue our grad on FIDE online. I messed up quite a lot there. I think the positional blunder was really too much for me. I couldn't survive after that positional blunder, you know. Mm-hmm. I gotta adjust this again, right? Because like, come on. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta adjust this. Thank God it's adjustable live, otherwise it would be a big issue, right? Okay, so Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. This seems good enough to me. It was a good game though. I messed up positionally there. I wasn't really thinking, and also I had a distraction of adjusting that. So, anyways, not to blame the distraction, my mistake is always my mistake. Bro, please analyze that game. Bro, I'll analyze that later because the point is that I gotta shift this again and again every time. I'll analyze that later on. Okay, no issues. Maybe allowing that pawn over there was a mistake for me. My opponent is not even able to connect right here. Okay. Thank God he didn't connect either 1200. I don't want to play 1200s who give me like 1 elo. They don't even give me 1 elo. Like 1300s give me 1 elo. They won't even give me like. How much elo will they give me? I don't know at this point. What am I doing? Dude, relax. The lag over here is like, oh my god. Takes bishop here. There is no fork for now. Better be careful. Castle. There is no bishop having any ulterior motives. Bishop here. Planning some bishop takes knight as well, and knight takes d5 shenanigans if he takes here. This is tragic, guys. This is tragic. Okay, let's see how it plays out. This is kind of tragic for us. This is kind of tragic though. May the better player win this game. May the better player win this game. Let's go. Wait. I'm having a nasty threat right here. I'm planning rook takes bishop, you know. And he won't see it at this level. There is no way he sees that. There is no way he sees that because were ulterior motives until he's cheating. There is no way he sees that. Oh my god. There was no way he saw that. Oh my god. How did he see that? Don't you tell me he says bishop h2 as well. He's definitely cheating, I think now. Rook d2 is quite a big blunder by me. Okay, he doesn't cheat. Okay, so that confirms that he isn't cheating, but nevertheless. How does he save the back rank though? My boy, how do you save the back rank now? Like, let's go, dude. Checkmate. Ula, you say, dude. Okay, so that was a funny win. We're playing the same guy again. I thought he's cheating at some point, but yeah. He opens my bishop. A tragic blunder in there, right? But nevertheless, always hope for the best. Should I sacrifice my bishop? No. Let's just preserve my bishop for the sake of the latter tactical threats and ideas I'm having. Yeah, bishop takes here. He will cry now. Or will he? I don't know. May Magnus Carlsen know what happens next. Let's go. Tactical blunders are quite common at this level, you know. Like tactical blunders are most of the time there. I think my bishop on d3 will also help in mate if he like goes for capture on b2 or something like that. Yeah, he decides to go like here. Okay, I take. Yeah, now I'll just sack my bishop maybe. Yeah, let's go. Why not sack it here? Like, let's go. If I don't sack it there, who will sack it there? Knight takes pawn, right? Yeah, now he'll cry. Dude, knight takes pawn is so tragic. Wait, he had a bishop there? My god, I didn't even see that bishop, dude. What am I doing? I didn't see that bishop, my god. Why didn't I see that bishop? I'm not a noob, okay? That's not the point, but I was so fixated on that move that the moment I saw it, I thought it is winning. Let's play it. The queen defends the knight as well, and even the bishop is defending right now. I don't know how I proceed with the attack now. I didn't see that bishop. I don't know why. Maybe tunnel vision is the issue or what. Let's see, we'll flag this guy otherwise. I'm a good flagger, you know. I can flag people like they're babies. You know, you won't survive in a game where flagging is possible against me. Blades and bullet are common examples, while rapid also stands out sometimes. I'm going for it. H4, H5. You will run out of time while you figure out a way to defend it all. Because even your pieces are not well coordinated. You don't have a thread there, you know. Yeah, now it moves and then there's checkmate. Everything is you losing. You weren't even able to defend it. Now it moves and there's a checkmate on g8. What do? That's how you win games. Apply constant pressure while your opponent is at it. That's how you win it. What does he do now? He cries, right? Like, even though I thought that's a brilliant and it was a blunder, a brilliant move which you play and which ends up as a blunder can also be called as a blulent move. He blunders his queen as well. Doesn't matter. He blundered his rook, he blundered his queen, he blundered his knight, he blundered everything. And let's just take it now. It's over for him. He won't survive this in 7,000 million years. Especially against me. Boom, dude. Oh my god, what am I doing? Am I tired or what? Something is wrong with me. Really, clearly wrong with me right now. Let's just hang the rook. He won't be able to take it. Now this one was knowingly, but what am I doing? What is wrong with me? I thought it's... Oh my god, I gotta be more clear, okay? This was like 36% accuracy for me, 50 for him. Like, come on, dude. That was such a bad game. I don't wanna play him again and again. Why am I playing this guy again and again? I don't wanna adopt this guy, okay? I'm not interested at all in adopting this guy. Let's see how this game plays out. Hope for the best. God will see the best. Hope for the best. God will see the best. Hope for the best. God will see the best. And that's another blunder. Another pawn gone. He blunders lots of pawns, you know. I know it now. He blunders them like every game. Offering a queen trade right there. He might even blunder it. I don't know at this point. Yeah, he blundered his queen. Let's go. He'll resign on the very next move because, yeah, he blundered his queen. Let's go next game. 1762. While we are at it, I think we're really close. Why am I playing this guy again and again? I don't want to adopt this guy. I'm telling you. I don't want to adopt this guy. Like, come on, dude. Why am I playing this guy again and again? I don't want to play this guy. I'm not interested in playing the same guy 7,000 times. I'm not interested in adopting such a noob. Adoption in chess refers to like defeating someone 10 to 0. For example, 10 consecutive wins versus one person could be called adoption in chess. That's what they say. So it's a different term if you know. You know. If you don't know, you don't know. That's it. I don't want to open it. Let's do it. I'm not scared, okay? I'm not scared of a bishop being opened. Bishop there is an easy move because I almost think that he will definitely play this. Yeah, he will definitely play this. And then I'll trade that bishop for my bishop. Oh, what a surprise. What a pleasant surprise. I can bring my queen in. This is so good. Yeah, he actually brings his queen in. Well, I think he's going down, dude. No, he has queen g2 there. If I go like here, he has queen g2 there. I thought he was going down, he blundered. But anyways, let's trade here. If he takes with the queen, I have f4. He doesn't have a check luckily. Otherwise, that would be game over for me. I don't want to trade piece. I want to complicate the position as much as I can. Because then he'll run out of time. Because I am a good player on the clock, dude. I play fast. That's what I'm known for. Or so I think. Let's go, dude. Where is your queen going actually? I wanted to ask you this. It's been a long time I wanted to ask you this. Queen also defends. Now this pawn will fall because you gotta go here if you want to defend checkmate. Queen h1 is the only move. Yeah, he resigns. I've defeated the same guy so many times. No. Let's go. 1766. Lauren Robertson. Let's go. 1766 is a code rating now. We are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere, guys. This guy will give me like 2 elo if I win. Maybe 3 at maximum. Because of the 63 and all. Stuff like that. Bishop here. You might be thinking, oh, why I'm not castling my king? Because I'm not scared, dude. I am constantly applying pressure on my opponent because I know I'll flag him later. Sooner or later. You should always start applying pressure on your opponent. Even if I do not flag him, like you might be like, oh my god, how am I so confident about flagging? Well, bullet is my best. Sport or what should I say? Takes, yeah. I gotta do this, like, come on. Now I'll kick it. If he takes it, I'm good. If he doesn't take it, I am maybe better. I don't know. F4 is the way I'm gonna flag this guy. Oh, I gotta defend this. Okay. Oh my god. Bishop is at a good diagonal. Queen is defending everything. Holding everything together while I'm at it. Bishop there sits like a cozy queen and I'll kind of lock it all. Oh, that's a miss by me. Yeah. I'll try to beat him on the clock in the end, so it all doesn't matter. Really. But yeah. He's playing chess. He's playing chess. It's not like he's playing checkers, okay? He knows how to play chess. I'm trying to take that one. Threatening this. And that. Knight might move here or somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, so he tries a fork maybe on me or something like that. What should I say? Queen escapes with the check though. That's not an issue. If I'm not getting mated, I'm safe. I'll flag this guy, I think. Yeah. Rook here isn't even possible. What should I even do here? Like, it's just threatening this well placed knight. In the end, if he gives a check, I can run here. Knight f1 though. Oh my god, what a save. What a save, dude. Yeah, he resigned. I could have resigned it, but what a save. He has back rank hanging, you know. He has back rank hanging. That is so lucky. That is so lucky, dude. Like, you gotta go back there. That was a blunder, but it would have been an equal position. Maybe no, I would have won that pawn. Yeah. So that was a lucky save for me, actually. I could have had lost it there if he didn't blunder it like that. That was a brilliant move, dude. Dude, why don't they even run brilliant moves to brilliant moves? They should at least run the brilliant move symbol to the brilliant moves. Okay. I'm logged in right now. 1769, new peak unlocked. Planning to go to the level where these people do not even stand a chance versus me. Defending it because he could have taken it using the pin. Ah, yeah, he's planning something. I know, he's gonna long castle maybe. I'm like, okay. We will see. He will long castle right now, maybe, yeah. It was expected, it was all expected. Knight here. If this knight moves, I can happily trade queens. Oh my god, he even moved my knight from there. That knight on the rim was really cool right there. Like, come on, dude. It would have been making me able to play queen f5 and, you know, trading the queens and getting a better position here. Oh, he wants to trade queens. Should I trade queens? Yeah, I should. I really should. I'm even giving him my bishop for the knight. Because, yeah, like, why not? Okay, leave it. I don't do it again. I won't do it again. He's trying to attack me all over, you know. Like, pushing pawns in front of the king is not really suggestible, but I just do it for fun because chess is fun and I gotta play it for fun. If I don't play it for fun, then who will play it for fun? Come on, dude. Yeah, I gave him this break here. Let me just trade here. If he takes with the rook, he's losing a pawn there. Yeah, he's losing a pawn. No, he has a knight there. What am I doing? Am I sleeping or what? Takes maybe. Rook e2 doesn't work. It might seem like a good move, but I have rook e1 at the bare minimum. Rook e1 is a bare minimum move. Yeah, rook e1. Simple. Taking with the bishop is rather suggestive because, yeah, like, come on. Okay, so now this is looking good for me. I'm trying to cut off all the squares from his king. Defends everything. Like, everything in the position is going to be defended after this. How do we survive here? Your pawn is locked in on a dark square. Okay, it might be a draw actually. I'm not saying that it is winning. I got a trade here maybe. I don't know. Let's go here. Because like this stops my king from entering. Okay. That stops my threat. Knight here maybe, yeah. It was actually played. A check might be played. I don't know what he plays, but I know I'm having at the bare minimum a draw here because I'm not going to blunder like I am a newbie or something. Everything is defended in the position. That's the bare minimum. Okay, he's defending everything. Okay, let me make a breakthrough here. Okay, I gotta make a breakthrough somewhere. Okay, he's threatening a fork already. So I'll defend. Offense is a less defense dude. And there you go. Yeah. There you go. There you go. He should resign now. I don't know why he's not resigning. He will resign in a few seconds, guys. Let's just wait for the resignation. Because that was a bait. Like, you always got to be giving tactical baits to your opponents. Now he takes here maybe, and then I have queen. Or he takes the pawn and then also a queen later. It's just about the speed. And I'm fast. Yeah. Game over. Just one tactical mistake every game causes you the games. Because like, you gotta play fast, you gotta play quick, you gotta play good as well. Like, let's just win this. Be a plain bishop up. Deviate the king over so that he doesn't have any counterplay. What am I doing? Yep, remove things in a way that he cries. And then bishop here, yeah. Everything was winning there. 70-73 new peak unlocked, guys. Planning to get to 2000. Crossing 2000 actually. What I'm going to do is get to 1800 and then I'm going to take a break from this stream so that I'll relax and then I'll come back for 1850 maybe, and then also I'll relax and then also I'll come back for 1900 and then also I'll relax and then also I'll come back for 1950 because I'm confident that my strength offers me more and that I'll be able to make it to the top. A knight here, queen there. Everything is decent right now. There's no issues, there's no tactical mistakes, blunder, something like that. Yeah, he trades there. Same kind of a game going on over here. I'll go here. I don't know what mistake I made in the previous game. Like, he can go queen here again. Yeah, let's just trade. Yeah, the mistake was maybe bishop here, which wasted me a move. Let's go here immediately. So that no matter wherever he goes, I can just trade his bishop for my knight. And then go into a solid endgame with my dark squared bishop. That's the plan. And if he doesn't allow it, I have more plans up my sleeve. The knight here is looking good. I've got some bishop sacrifice ideas. This is what I was planning though. Majorly like. Come on. He moves his knight somewhere. Then I go here. Okay, so he decides to take. I'll just take this one. I'm not gonna take in such a way which causes me damage. I'm going to take in the most efficient way. This is going into an endgame again. This time as well, I'll outplay him. Because I think I'm the better player and I'll prove it someday. Let's just take it. Knight is going here and here. Yeah, knight is going here and here. Just like I said. He should have taken it with the bishop maybe. Or maybe went for some h5 ideas which were counterintuitive though. Because like pushing so many pawns for no reason would be so hilarious. But nevertheless, we've got too many threats and he'll cry. Because we are the better player. That's what we got to trust in, right? Knight there will get it trapped maybe. So I'm not into that move. But yeah, knight here is good. Maybe good enough for the win. Knight here is better maybe right now. Yeah, knight is better. Just trading that piece for our piece. He wants me to take it, okay. Let's go here and here now. Will he take it? Everything seems so solid right now. Just look at this. Oh, in a moment, nothing is solid. He'll take, I'll take. Let's go. He will take, I will take. Defending. Someday it will turn into offending. Bishop there threatening this. Bishop there threatening this. Pawn push is met with capture simply. Now I can just capture and this seems good to me. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. He is low on time. My dark square bishop controls all his pawns and mostly all his pawns lie on light squares. That's also another advantage I have. He's threatening that. Never mind. I'm not scared. He'll take it probably. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I smoking, dude? What am I smoking, dude? What am I doing, dude? I'm not supposed to play that bad. I'm not that bad at chess. The moves I'm making are hilarious. Hilariously bad, dude. Hilariously bad. We could just laugh at those for a few minutes straight. Takes, yeah. Let's push the pawn, somehow get it through. Let's just cost him a few more seconds so that he runs out of time in the end, which he definitely will because he doesn't have enough time to convert. And this is a draw, and I lose 5 elo on draw. So our streak was finally ended with a draw, but yeah, at least I didn't lose in that losing position. Finally got a losing position after so much time. Anyways, let's aim for more. Joel Ho, this is the guy I think we crashed like 8 to 10 times. So yeah, we farmed him for lots of elo because he's too weak. He'll not play probably. Yeah, as expected because he's tired of losing to us. 3-minute games, 3-minute games. Oh, let's play this 1838. I'm interested to get some elo points from this guy. Going here is a blunder. Let's go here rather. Because if he takes, I defend with the bishop. If he doesn't, we'll see to it. Queen here may be defending everything kind of. He attacks once more. We defend once more. Anything can happen, you know. I want myself to be winning, but we don't know what he does. It might seem to him that there's a tactic here, but nothing works. At least that's what I think for now. That there is no tactical combination which is working for him at this point. That's what I think. Let's see whether he'll be able to prove me wrong here, you know. Because that's what you gotta do in chess. And chess is like an argument where you gotta prove that you're the better one. Come on, dude. I'll prove it all. I'll prove my worth. I'll win it all. Let's go, bro. Peak motivation over here. What will this guy do now? He's thinking quite a lot because he knows that there might be a tactic, but sadly, there is no tactic. Because I'm going to first take with the bishop if you take sacrificing your knight, and then I'll take with the queen. And after take takes, all you will have is down a piece position where you are having doubled pawns. And I don't think there is any variation of this which will work for him. Oh, he went for it. What? Is he planning something like F? Oh, what? So wait, what is he trying to do? Is he trying to do? Is he trying to defeat me off of that pawn structure? That, oh my god, my structure is so bad, he'll beat me off that structure or something like that, maybe. I don't know, he'll be up a pawn, obviously. Like, that was gonna fall anyways. But I have the bishop pair, you know. Chess is like an argument, you know. Chess is life, but it's an argument. We gotta prove that you are more worthy of it. We gotta prove that you're the better player. Where you gotta prove that you are more deserving. Where you got to prove that you are the one who deserves it all. You are the one who will stand tall. You are the one who will win and prove it all. Takes, pawn push maybe, I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. His knight is really good. I got that take it. Like, come on. I had only one advantage and I have to give it up. Because, like, opposite colored bishop, yeah. Pawn up would be, yeah, this would be easy draw. All I got to do is trade all my pawns, yeah. I got to trade my pawns somehow, all of them. Will I manage it? I don't know. Will I be the best one day? I don't know. But I gotta keep trying. Because this is opposite color bishop and this has to be a draw. I'm going to offer him a draw. A draw would gain me like 4 rating points maybe. He is low on time in a drawn position. Oh, he dares to reject it. Oh my god, that is so daring. I like it. I like his confidence. Though it won't help him when it comes to the end. Oh my god, I blundered. Oh my god, what is happening to me? Wait, he doesn't even see it. He doesn't even see it. What? Does he have a check? I don't think so. Does he have a capture threat? No, no, no. This is just a vague looking move, which is trying to just create some threat. So what? Oh my god, he had a threat. Why didn't I see it before? What am I gonna do now? How am I going to defend it all? I didn't realize this threat quite a lot. Uh-huh. What do I do in this position? Hmm. Let's go somewhere. Like, come on, that's gonna fall for sure. Let's run this way. I'm planning to plant my king there. Because he's gonna keep checking me and I know that. And I'll plant my king all the way there, causing him lots of problems. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Plan successful, mission successful, or whatever. I'm gonna go here now. Maybe go here. He's threatening mate in one. How do I even stop that? Cannot move my king, cannot bring my rook over, cannot somehow remove his rook in one turn. Sack the rook, dude. Sack the other rook as well. Sack the other bishop as well. Sack the pawns. Let's see if it's a stalemate. Okay, so we lost. That was a brutal loss for us. He doesn't know theory for sure and he will lose. Haha, he checks me. That is all wrong. There are two main variations here. I can either castle or I can go queen there, which is what I like, followed by castles because it's more threatening, it's more dangerous, it's more revolutionary. Bishop there, knight here, followed by pawn pushes there. E5 will be there on the board in a little bit. Oh, he stopped d5. Nice, nice. But he blundered. Because like stopping e5 is very, very dangerous, you know. For anyone, especially for someone like him. Will he blunder the knight? That's the point. Because like, okay, it's hard to see. Yeah, he blundered it obviously. Because he's just a mere 1400 and he would just want his king to be safe rather than saving a knight. He doesn't wanna risk it. He's a 1400 of course. Knight there. You gotta take with the bishop. I take you back. I'm going here. I've got open files to attack you with. I've got active pieces. I have got ambition. I've got plans. I've got fame. I've got everything. And now this is gonna be a win. Tada. Check. Checkmate. Got a block with the bishop and then there will be checkmate on the board. That was a pretty easy win. I knew I'll beat him off the opening because like, come on, 1400s don't know what to do versus the Scotch Gambit. Scotch Gambit is really, really good, you know. When it comes to playing it, you are attacking always. You're always attacking. Whenever I get to play Scotch Gambit, I win like most of the games. Why am I playing a 5-minute game, dude? I wanted to play a 3-minute game. This is all theory, by the way. I'm shocked to know that he plays e4, c5, the Sicilian defense, that he knows the theory till now. I like this, even though the engine doesn't recommend it, I like it a lot. Because like the d5 is always going to be there in this line. And with open bishops, d5 takes, both bishops get opened up and whatnot. Even though the engine doesn't like it, I like it quite a lot. Yeah, so he blunders a pawn because obviously he's not even a mere 1400 dude. The dude has ambition, but he isn't a 1400 yet, okay. Chillax, chillax. This seems kind of tricky because I can like sack my rook maybe or maybe something like that. Or there are quite a few variations here. What am I saying? Quite a few? Quite a lot variations here. Queen here seems to be the simplest to me. If anything, I have this. Rook c1 is also coming from either of the files. Okay, so he decides to go here. That's his right to choice. Well, my bishop is really good. I'll just take with the knight. Taking with the bishop is better because I don't want to allow bishop e6 when I take with the queen. That's why I took with this. I can just go here applying like 67 tons of pressure over my opponent. Preparing e6. Okay, so he plays bishop e6. Yeah, that stops us, right? Reasonable option. He's not blundering like he should be as a 1400. Like the position was not really tactical for him to blunder any tactics, but yeah. Still, dude, at least blunder a piece or something. Like at least blunder the a7 pawn for me. I've got a better position for sure. But we will see who's better. Rook d1 can be one of the most common blunders here. Rook d2 is also one of those. Yeah, he resigns. That is shocking. Wait, what? Let me stop this. I don't wanna play 5 minutes. Okay, this guy is already gonna resign because like I defeated him so much that he doesn't wanna play chess with me anymore. Yes, that is gonna be an abortion by him for sure. He's scared to play me. I'm going to play like 3-minute games only. Oh, this is an AGM. I don't wanna play this guy. He's so good, like he'll crush me. If there's an AGM, don't play him. I know the risk is worth taking maybe because I lose like 4 elo and gain like 20 elo maybe. But yeah, 1675. This is some guy of our league. 1675 is close, dude. I'll get like 7 elo maybe from this guy, 7 or 8. Okay. Thank God I didn't pre-move bishop b5. This guy is playing the a6 line, you know. So bishop b5 pre-move is always a mistake in this line. Forget about the pre-move, it is that move is a mistake in this line. Yeah, I just opened up lines versus his king. Rook there, I'm gonna take this pawn if he castles, you know. He might actually castle because it's like, okay, let's kick his knight from that square. Knight here is a good move, right? Okay, if I do not play it, then I don't know who will play it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, there was a small that made idea with queen b6, right? Yeah, both of us missed that. Okay. That was a miss by both of us. That was a miss by both of us actually. That was a blunder. He had queen b6 smothering me right there. That was a forced smother I made. I could not even sack my rook there, you know. Bishop takes. Yeah, he goes there. Maybe trying to setting something up. Maybe, I don't know. And passant is always a decent threat to make, you know. If I take, it takes with the pawn, you know, saving everything. So I'll just go here and threaten something else. Meanwhile, yeah, let's go here and defend the b2 pawn via this move. Okay. Let's go here. We got to attack everywhere. Queen b5. Let's go all in. Let's trade queens maybe because he's going to be low on time. Even though right now I am the one low on time. He will be low on time because this position is not comfortable. And I have managed a position for myself which is quite comfortable for me. Well, he doesn't have a comfortable position. Even though it might look like he's a pawn up. This position is quite comfortable for me to play. With what am I doing, dude? His active pieces are quite compelling, you know. Quite compelling. But I've got ulterior motives, you know. I've got ulterior motives to win this game. Let's go here, like, okay. Mm-hmm. Is he gonna sack his rook or not? No, 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 I don't think so. I've got some nasty traps, you know. Nasty plans. Let's go, dude. We are gonna win this game. I've got some nasty plans for this. Oh, he defends. What? I gotta go like this. Checkmate. Let's go, let's go, let's go, guys. That was such a nasty trap, you know. I had it on me. I thought he's gonna go like. I thought that he's gonna go like, okay. He went here, but I thought like somewhere here maybe. And then I'll have some chances maybe somewhere. That I'm gonna take here and then he'll take here. That's what I predicted could happen. But yeah, what happened is that this isn't happened, but yet he went here and blundered a mate there. Boom, 7 elo points for us. What is our rating right now? 70, 49, what? Yeah, 70, 72 in blades, yeah. Why am I seeing that rating? 70, 72 in blades, yeah, let's go. 17, 72 in blades, guys. We are really near, dude. Yeah, thank God I didn't get paid with the 1932. I don't know why I clicked over there. I don't want to get paid with such beasts. Like, okay, I'm rising in blades like crazy, dude. 1772 is quite respectable, you know. There is no one who seems to interest me right now. Like some 1500, low 1500, high 1400 to low 1500. Like 1541 AFM, like this guy has that title. I don't think I want to play him. He might have a chance, especially just because, like, come on, dude. This is a 3 minute game, 5 minute game, and I don't want to play 5 minutes. I'm relying on flagging generally because my opponents can't keep up with my speed, you know. So you cannot play like this, you know. You know, I cannot just play like this. If I'm going to play like this, my rating is going to be like, okay. So these are some smart picks being suggested here. 1760. I might not play this guy because it's gonna be a close game and both of us are gonna be having 10 kilo points on the line, you know. Let's just look at it, what's gonna happen. Yeah, some low 1500 is not ready. 1500. Okay, that was high, but I was planning to play that game anyways because, like, why would I keep on waiting for like 10 minutes to find someone? 1559, let's play this guy. 1559, okay. Defending everything, attacking when needed. What is he planning? Is he planning to like assassinate my character or something like that? What am I talking about? I don't know. I just said it because I wanted to. I felt like I should say it. That's why I said it. I'm wanting him to castle rather than myself castling. Bishop here is not possible. Pawn push maybe. Knight here. Sacrifice maybe something. I don't know what I should do really right now. Let's just castle it out, okay? I don't mind the bad structure right now. I seriously don't mind it. That's why I'm playing this. Threat here, there. Always keep threatening your opponents. Don't give them a moment to breathe. This position is quite comfortable for me actually. It is difficult for him to play with it. Why? First things first, he has the pressure to win this. Second thing second, I blundered. Third things third, I think it might be a blunder, it might not be a blunder. Whatever, what I was saying is that, okay, I'm having pressure here, like on a6 somehow. If he doesn't move the knight, I mean, if he defends it, I don't know what I'm gonna do there. But yeah, like I have f4, f5 ideas, I have all sorts of plans. He cannot castle clearly. Like he can castle, obviously, but it's like he wants to get the advantage of the position, which will cost some time. And that time is going to be more than enough for me to get some advantage off of it. Do I really want to trade queens? I don't, but I don't want his queen there. That would be a forking spot. Okay, let's just trade queens there. What am I doing? I should have allowed him to take. Why did I take? Oh my god, why am I panicking like crazy? Something seems to be wrong with this game. Why I got my bishop trapped there, right? Thank god. A bishop could have been trapped with, you know, f4 and then bishop here is met with g5 and stuff. Lucky me. Quite lucky, right? I'm beating with this. Well, everything wins. A bad game. Rook c1 maybe. Yeah. What did I pre-move? If I would have pre-moved, that pre-move would have went through, then I would have lost this game on the spot. That was such a stunningly bad pre-move. I'm going to defend this as well. Going to try to attack somehow. He's threatening a fork. I don't care. Just go fork my bishop. I cannot defend it. It's not like I want to defend it either. I just want to complicate all of this. Okay, let's do this. All I'm trying to do right now is just, you know, if you know, you know, if you don't know, you don't know. Whatever. Check. Check. How do you escape those checks? Pawn push. Oh my god. Oh. Missed by my opponent. It could have been tragic for me, you know. Threatening checkmate and what not. Oh my god, what a lucky save! Time out. She could have taken the rook. 2.4 seconds figuring it out. I was saying he all the time. She's a female, okay. So my bad. But what a save. I could have taken it. Uh-huh. Thank God I didn't take it, and what a save, what a save. What to say? That was just such a good save for me. My God. My flagging skills are really good, are they? Like, come on, I wasn't even expecting to flag. She had like 40 seconds in the last position. I don't want to play a rematch. Too good gameplay by her. Or just messed up gameplay by me. Whatever you wanna say. 3 minute, 5 minute, whatever games. I'm really cool right now. Like, come on, dude. That was a drastic save. I think she might have gotten a draw there. And even a draw could have lost me the elo I gained from that game. How much elo did I gain from that game? I gained 4 elo. I think I could have lost like 6 elo on a draw over there. My God. 17. What am I saying? 70 49. I'm not 70 49, dude. Show me my blitz rating. Why are you showing me my blitz rating? Yeah, 70 77, dude. Thala for a reason. 1777. Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Trust me, we got this, dude. Just trust me on this, guys. We got this. 1800 soon. Let's go. We got this, dude. 1777. Let's go. It was really cool, you know. Okay, so this is the kind of opponent I'd want. 1566, no title. But he's playing fast actually. Why? How? I'm trying to delay his castling. Okay, he didn't even take. Okay. What? That's a misclick, but still that's a good move. I wanted to play c6 there. But anyways, things like this happen all the time. Yeah, I'll go here. I don't know what move he'll play here. Because like if I were to know it, I would be like Magnus Carlsen or something like that maybe. He's thinking. I don't know why he's thinking that much. Like, come on, dude, you gotta play fast. It's not rapid that you have so much time. And her losing in the last game was like crazy. Like 40 seconds, you have 40 seconds and you're not able to convert such a winning endgame. Like at my level, if someone is playing this is easy to convert at even like 8 seconds, you know. At like 2300-ish. 8 seconds is more than enough to convert this type of endgame. Then also what to say. Let's just trade the knights here. Keeping my active pieces, you know. He's so low on time. What is he even thinking? Like, come on, dude. What is it to think so much in this position? You will run out of time eventually if you're thinking like that. That's for sure. Bishop, they're offering a clean trade of the bishop. I can simply take this, I guess. He decides to trade all the pieces into the endgame. Okay. That is the decision he makes. Oh my god, free bishop. Bro thought I'll go rook d8. Ha ha ha, bro seriously thought I'll go rook d8. Rook d8 is met with bishop e7. That was the whole reason why I played rook there. Like, come on, dude. Bro, literally. That is so funny, bro. Just, no, let me just stop the acting for a bit. What happened is, I was threatening lots of things there. I was threatening this from the start. The moment he played this, it was on my mind that I'm gonna go here. But my threat is simple. That if you play something slow like pawn push, then I'm going to have array. Let me just put it on the board, but I'm not able to put it. Game report. Show me the game report, okay, dude. I was threatening lots of things there. I declined rematch. Okay, that's why I'm not able to play. Okay, so here game report. Show me the game report. Game report. Yeah, so here allow me to play start analysis. Everything was going decent. There was no blunders. Yeah. So what happened is that the moment he took with the queen, which is a good move actually, I planned that if he plays a slow move, I'm going to have like bishop takes knight, takes, and then I'm going to have a bishop sacrifice there. I was playing cool over there. So that was what he took so much time to figure out a way to defend. He took like 1 minute to figure out knight here, which is a good move. Then I went here so that I can keep threatening the bishop sacrifice. Obviously he knew, and then I went here. Now my threat was that if he takes, I can again sacrifice my bishop to get his queen. That was the threat again. He went here thinking that, oh my god, I'm going to defend, and then he played correctly, taking this bishop. Otherwise, if he would have taken this bishop, then also my threat would win me the rook. Oh, what? Knight is defending the rook. I swear I would have played bishop takes h2 over there. Maybe even taken, I didn't notice the knight in all that mess. And he went here and then I went here. Instead of going here, obviously, it's a mistake. He thought that I'd definitely go here, but of course I went here. And then his pre-move just went into a blunder. Like sometimes we are like so much into pressure that we end up blundering even in a position where we would never ever blunder. That happens all the time. Okay, so 1781. Let's go. Let's cross 1800, guys. 19 elo to go. Okay, so I'm coming back after a break. It's been a long run. Even though I'm winning more, I think it's good to take at least like a little bit of break from chess. Maybe 30 minutes. Doing some tactics. Going to end the stream for now. Bye, guys. See you later. Make sure you subscribe later. Have a great day ahead. I hope my thinking process and my thought process helped you improve at the game. If you have watched till yet, you are like goated, dude. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section because it's like I have been having a good streak. Like, come on, dude. I have been increasing my elo, but I want to take break so that I don't end up messing later. Like, come on, dude. I've gained so much elo. 1781, dude. 1781 in blitz. Like, the ratings are inflated, so 1781 in blitz transfers to something like 2100 in rapid, but nevertheless, if you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section because I'm like 2115 rapid on chess.com. Nevertheless, road to Arena Grandmaster still continues. I'll be taking a 30 minutes break just as I mentioned so that I can rest it out. Even though I'm winning more, I just don't want to risk it for the biscuit. Sometimes it's like, oh my god, let's just play. Overconfidence gets to the nerves. I just want to control it while I'm improving at it. Let's end this stream on a positive note because of course there are people who are playing more and more and more because they're winning and then they start losing and then they are on tilt. So I don't want to go like that. 30 minutes break. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching the stream till the end. Bye bye. Peace out.